Welcome, FNusa57 here. I'm back on my Xbox One and bringing you another achievement guide for State of Decay 2. So this one is CLEO, Can You Hear Me? This is a achievement that is a rare achievement worth 25 gamer score as part of the brand new HeartLand DLC. And you have to complete 10 CLEO sieges using the CLEO relay in HeartLand. So I'm going to show you what you need to do. I've obviously already completed 9 out of the 10 because the achievement is at 90%, but there's a few things that you are going to need for this achievement. So obviously you're going to want to go into the HeartLand DLC, and once you start your community, it'll take you a little bit, but you're going to see several missions pop up, and one of them is going to be titled Isby. And you're going to have to do a couple little things for her, and then you'll be able to recruit this person. Now, you'll also get an achievement associated with recruiting them, and they have the machine learning skill, which will then allow you to build this particular structure at your base, which is the drone uplink. It costs a large slot, but then once you do that, you will have the ability to call for a CLEO drop. Now, it does cost 256 influence, but it's going to spawn a shit load of zombies and a lot of special zombies, which you will get influence for when you kill them, so you will usually get at least 50 to 75% of your influence back. We're going to go ahead and start that process, and I'm going to show you what you have to do. Now, do not fear, you don't need the Daybreak DLC pack for this. The only DLC that you need is the HeartLand DLC, which currently is included with Game Pass. It's actually the only DLC out of the paid DLCs that is included with Game Pass. So just keep that in mind. Now you're going to get about a 30-second window to go ahead and prepare your defenses. I recommend that you have all of your community members with a decent firearm. Not, anything, too terribly extreme, but you do want all of your community members to have a firearm. It's also a good idea to get plenty of health items and plague gear. Scent block really won't help you too much with this, but you could use it if you want to. Now, this is a really big base that you have, so it is a lot to defend, and the zombies come from all different sides, which is why I recommend having every one of your survivors with a decent gun. You'll see a bunch of different radio, not commands, but radio messages. They'll come up from time to time, and they will have the name of the person of which you can recruit if you do the quest line. So if you do all the quest lines, I think I missed one, so I'm missing one person right now. But you'll have plenty of people to relatively easily hold off the siege. The siege lasts for 3 minutes. Starts off pretty simple, just a bunch of regular zombies and a few of the plague bloaters, plague screamers, which, again, there's an achievement associated with killing all the plague screamers. There's an achievement associated with killing plague ferals, and an achievement associated with killing plague juggernauts. Nothing for plague bloaters, though. But this is a really good way to farm some plague samples, as well as farming decent weapons, plus making progress on the achievement for, killing the screamers. They're really disgusting, but you can make good progress on those achievements. There's one of those funky-ass plague bloaters. Absolutely hate those things. Even more disgusting than a regular bloater. Once you get down to about 1 minute remaining is when you'll usually see a feral come in, or a feral and a juggernaut, or multiple juggernauts, any combination thereof. So keep your eyes out for that. They don't always come from the front of the base. A lot of times they come from that gate over there where my cornfield is, and a lot of times they also come from behind, and they'll just walk right in through that gate as well. So here we go. We have the juggernaut. Like I mentioned, you can make progress on the achievement for killing so many plague juggernauts in HeartLand this way as well. So you're kind of multitasking. You will be playing the game for a minimum of, 3 hours. if you do this, with all the setup time and the time to actually go through this process, because it's 3 minutes per, or it took me 3 hours, I should say, to get to this point. But that was playing a little bit slowly and recruiting every single survivor, making progress on every achievement. I would say you could get to the point you could do this achievement and complete the achievement within an hour to hour and a half, if that's all you did. So obviously we've got all these plague samples. I'll show you the stuff that you get. You won't get the progress on the achievement until all of the zombies that are inside your base are dead.
This is CLEO. Package delivered.
And it'll say that the package has been delivered. You've got a little bit of audio that you have to go through on that.
Please transmit service feedback within 24 hours.
And then once it's all done, you will get the progress on the achievement. Now, I should mention to you that this achievement is host locked. So what that means is if you are not the host of the game, you will not get any progress towards the achievement. And it is a little bit deceiving because you don't get the progress until you actually collect the stuff. So you get a rucksack, a weapon, some ammo, and usually an explosive item. And then you should see your achievement unlock in just a couple seconds after you collect the final one, which there you go. Done. Sometimes you get the progress a few seconds earlier before you pick up the stuff. Sometimes it's a few seconds later. It's a little weird with this. But that is how you go ahead and get the CLEO Can You Hear Me achievement. It's actually really easy, and it's a decent way to farm supplies. I've out of the 10 times I did it, I've got 4 Timberwolves, a couple sighted scars, a few different shotguns, plenty of random rucksacks of items, and of course about 60 rounds of ammo, not counting what's in the gun each time except for 50 cal ammo. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and it helped out. If it did, make sure you go ahead and smash a like on it and share it with your friends. That greatly helps out the searchability of videos here on YouTube. And of course, subscribe for more content. Until next time, stay frosty.